Hard to get out of bed this morning. It is October 19th, it's Monday, and I'm running late. I don't know, I just dragging this morning. I'm hunting a new spot. I scouted it before, but I've never actually hunted it. It's another bow hunting only zone. I'm thinking the deer are going to be coming from my left to my right, and the wind's going to be hitting me in the back. So as long as I'm on top of my game, I'll be able to see them before they get in front of my wind. Plus, I think they ought to be coming kind of close to my stand too, so hopefully a lot of my scent will be blowing over them. But let's get a move on. We got to put a stand in the tree. It is 10 o'clock. Seen 3 deer, but all of them was too far away, not even close enough for me to want to grab my bow. And all of them, they didn't even check up. They wasn't feeding around. It's like they was getting from point A to point B, almost like they got jumped or something. They was just on a beeline. But at least I saw some deer. I think I'm gonna leave the stand here. When I scouted this spot, I figured it'd be an evening spot. I just wanted to give it a shot this morning, see what these deer were doing. They didn't do what I thought they would do, but it might be a different story come evening time. I'm not sure if I'm gonna hunt this afternoon or not. I kind of feel like I might need a mental break, even though I feel like this time of year your better shot killing deer is in the afternoons. But I have to go home and deal with some crap, post office delivery mess up, and I gotta pick up a prescription, and I gotta go to the store, pick up some things. I don't want to wear myself out. I still got 3 more days to go. So we'll see. I'll see you next time. All right, it's October 20th, Tuesday morning. It's 6:01, and I just pulled up. I haven't hunted this spot yet this year. I've killed several deer here in the past. It's been several years since I've actually killed deer here, but this particular spot is where I've seen 2 of the biggest bucks I've ever seen on this whole property. Hopefully I don't see them today, because I'm supposed to kill a doe before I kill a buck, so I really don't want to pay that fine, but I ain't gonna let no monster walk either. These deer always seem to move really, really early, and I gotta put a stand up, so I'm gonna go ahead and slip in these woods, get in there as fast as I can, be ready for them. See you in the woods. That was a pathetic hunt. I didn't see the first deer. I probably should have known. This spot probably wouldn't be that good. They've been logging these pines right behind me pretty hard, and that was the main source of the deer movement up through here. They come up through these woods, eating on these acorns, going to bed down. Now they don't have a bedding area. or at least they're not using the pines as a bedding area. So it was a gamble. This spot right here used to be dynamite, but man, I thought it might be not so good this morning, but I'm surprised I didn't see a freaking deer. I'm gonna stay up here all day today. I'm gonna do a little scouting, go get me a cheeseburger somewhere, and hit the stand this afternoon. It can't get no worse. I should have went fishing this morning. I almost went fishing this morning and just hunted this afternoon. That might be what I do tomorrow. I'll see you in a little bit. It's like 4th of July hot. I waited about as long as I could. It's 3:43, but I don't have to put a stand up. I'm going to that spot I hunted yesterday morning. I saw them 3 deer. I thought it was more of an afternoon spot anyhow, so I ain't got to deal with putting a stand on a tree. Oh, it's 82 degrees. It's kind of windy. I'm sure this is definitely going to be a thermocell hunt. It's hard to hunt when it's 80 something degrees. I feel like I got just as good a chance seeing a daggum Sasquatch out of the stand as seeing deer, but it's bow season, so everything points to afternoon hunts. If you get some good cold weather, of course, you know, you got a pretty good chance of shooting a deer or seeing deer in the morning, but when it's hot like this, in my opinion, your best bet is in the afternoon. So here we are, walking through this field, working on my suntan. I'll see you guys in the tree. I just had a group of does come in. I know it was at least one fawn with them, but it was like, I think it was like 5 deer total that I saw. They come down the hill from, right across from me. And they wasn't all out running, but they was on a full trot. And 2 of them got by me. And the next one that come through, as soon as she crossed that creek, I drew back and shot her. And it wasn't a great shot. It looked like liver. I don't know if it's because she was walking when I shot her. My bow was just shooting to the right. But I definitely, regardless, I'm shooting my bow tomorrow, see what's up with it. But that was at 5:30. It's 5:46 now. The mother doe stood in here and blew at me for 15 minutes straight. I think they finally walked off. I'm gonna give her about 45 minutes and get down when it's still a little daylight and see if I can't find her. All right, well, I ended up getting down, and man, that field behind me just filled up with deer. I wish I could have got some of them on film, but I was in the middle of climbing down. It was one pretty good buck in there. I don't know if he was a shooter. He was real tall, kind of narrow rack. So I kind of sat there halfway down and watched them deer for a little bit because I was thinking maybe some of them would come into the woods. But anyhow, I finally slipped down and I went to the creek where I shot her, and I saw my arrow, and the arrow had good blood on it, didn't stink, and a good blood trail. So I followed it up, and there she is. It was a bad shot. Well, I guess it was a good shot because it was effective, but it was far back, like I said, but it probably hit all liver. And deer, if you ever shot a deer in the liver, they do not last very long. She didn't make it probably. From where I shot her, she ain't maybe 40 yards. Well, I'm glad I got this deer. Tomorrow, I'm shooting my bow to figure out why this thing is shooting to the right. I got new broadheads this year, but they're hybrid broadheads, so it's not like I can just practice with them. It might be a good idea if my field tips are shooting good. I might go back to the old fixed blade. There wasn't nothing wrong with them. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? And it's late right now, and I got some work to do. But I finally got that doe. I got that monkey off my back. All right. That's 82 degrees. It worked out for me. Afternoon hunt, so I'm glad I got her. I'll see you guys on the next one.